The first night, the forest felt almost friendly. The campfire sent shadows that danced. My friends laughed, and the tent smelled of sleeping bags and coffee. I remember small sounds in the brush. The night felt awake. We came out for a weekend. The road had been easy. We chose a clearing by a thin brook. The ranger had shrugged and said it was safe. That shrug should have mattered. It did not at the time. On the second night, I woke to the fire low. The others slept. I walked to the brook. The water moved under the moon. A light burned on the far ridge, small and steady. I called, and the trees took the sound. We joked about it the next morning. A lost hiker, Lena said. We cooked pancakes and pretended. The joke did not fix the feeling. Late that night, a single knock hit an old log. One slow knock. It made the hair on my arm stand up. We blamed raccoons. The knock came again near the tree line. Something tapped with a steady patience. We stayed together. We kept the tent zipped. I dreamed of hands under the water. At 3 a.m., Aaron and I slipped into the dark and followed a shadow at the edge of the firelight. The prints in the soft soil were wrong. They were long and narrow with spread toes like fingers. Aaron swore softly. We argued not to leave, then packed in silence and took the path to the road. At the clearing, everything seemed the same. Our packs were there. Our sleeping bags lay where we left them. By the old log, someone had made a ring of stones. In the center lay a coin, tarnished and thin. Lena picked it up without thinking. It was warm. Scratches curled on its face like letters. A thin song began on the ridge. It sounded like a lullaby, but wrong. We ran. Branches slapped our faces, and mud took our shoes. Our breaths matched in one animal sound. Behind us, something kept pace in a rhythm we could not name. We reached the road and drove away without looking back. In town, we told a shorter story. People smiled and said the forest plays tricks. The laugh tasted thin. Weeks later, I found photos on my phone I did not take. The first showed the clearing and a light on the ridge. The second showed a hand pressed against a tree, long and glossy. The third was the coin in its circle. The last was me by the brook, my face blank and my eyes wrong. I could not remember taking any. Lena kept the coin. She tried to throw it away. It returned. She smashed it and it bent. She hid it under her mattress and woke to find it on her pillow. One afternoon, Lena went for a walk and did not come back. The police were polite. The apartment looked ordinary. The window screen was torn. Prints on the balcony led to the edge and stopped. The coin lay under the mattress, warm as if just held. The officers took what they could bag. I studied the photos and the coin until my eyes burned. At night, a soft tap came at the window, like a knuckle testing glass. Once, in a dream, I felt fingers trace my jaw. People say the mind fills blanks. I tried to cross that idea, like a bridge. I went back to the ridge with Aaron. We walked slowly with flashlights. The trees watched us. We found the ring of stones. The coin was gone. The brook kept on in its patient way. When I got home, a new photo had appeared on my phone. It showed my sleeping face with a small light in the corner. It looked at the camera as if waiting for me to wake. Months passed. I moved Lena's things. The coin came in a plastic bag. I tried to bury it. The earth would not hold it. It surfaced in a box of old cords. I put it in a wooden jewelry box and locked the lid. At night, the knocks return. Sometimes 3 quick taps like counting. Sometimes a single slow knock that leaves a hollow under the ribs. I leave the curtains closed and lie very still until the sound passes. The last photo on my phone is different. It shows a face behind me while I sleep. It is not quite human. The mouth is too wide, and the eyes are empty light. The coin sits on the nightstand, catching the lamp. It seems to smile. If you go into the woods and hear a single knock, do not answer. Do not go to the ridge to look at the light. Keep your group close. If you find a ring of stones and a coin placed like a promise, leave it. Walk away without looking back. There is a small comfort in ordinary things. I wash dishes and listen to a radio. Sometimes I think I hear the brook. I imagine Lena walking the trees where the light waits. I wonder if the coin learns my name. Sometimes I imagine the coin as a door. When it cools, it is closed and small. When it warms, something leans toward it and remembers. I have tried to explain it away with light and reason. That fails. The bite under my skin stays. I sleep with the box under my bed. Each morning the wood is damp. I fold my hands and pretend the world is safe. It is not for now and forever. The last time I pressed the coin between my fingers, it warmed like someone breathing. I put it back in the box and shut the lid. I still wake to a gentle rapping on the window. Each time I count the knocks and hope the number will change. It never does. 1 knock, 2 knocks, 3. It remembers.